Hi everyone, this is Cheryl. Hi everyone, this is Cheryl Hart, and welcome to 2024. Oh my, it's amazing, right? We can just I just wanted to take this moment just take a deep breath that we made it this far. Oh my God, holy macaroni or holy mac guacamole, maybe. But anyway, I just want to stop by and just to check in with you all and also to make my 2024 be the best year yet. Okay, as you can see that I am struggling my words here because my first day back is January 8th, 2024, and I've been taking a long break for a while, as many of you all as well. So welcome back at 2024. And if you want to jump in, just say hello and let me know where you are watching from. And yeah, I just wanted to take this moment and have a teaching opportunity for you and to share with you um, what is this incredible year, a gift that we have this year, or 2024. Um, I normally in December I do a lot of reflections what I've done last year, throughout that year. But if you're looking into it, every day is a gift. So I don't really wait until the next year, the new year come, we celebrated it, and then here we are, January 1st, 2024. I don't wait for that anymore because I actually living it every day. It's not gonna be perfect every day. There's some days that I'm, I'll admit it, being lazy. I'm a human being. Sometimes I just want to chill. I don't want to do much. But there are times that, okay, let's go. It's go time, right? Let's do this thing. I set my goals. Let's get to it. So this lesson I want to share with you. I've been setting up goals for, I don't know, probably for the last 15 years or something, maybe more than that. Did I follow all of them? No. Did I accomplish those goals that I set? Some. Because at that time, I only looking at goals and New Year's resolutions as an event. Okay, that January, here we go. This my goals, this my resolutions. It's an event. But now, when you make it as your lifestyle, when you know what type of, or what kind of life that you wanted to build, that you have a big picture that's stuck in your forehead, or if you painted it or you put in your vision board, that this is what life that I want to live. Less stress, that I have more sleep, that my kids are independent more, not dependent, right? That my career, even if it's slow slug, that I'm okay with it. There are some times that in our life, when you get to the point in your life that you do not need to hustle, that you do not need to be go, go, go all the time. There are some times that moments or seasons of your life that you have to do it. But sometimes you just have to chill. I just want to read 3 books, or just learn how to cook, or just hang out with my family, my friends, just talk to them, that's a goal in itself, right? Because sometimes we have to learn how to live. Not living is not about just achieving goals. Living life is about living. If you want to go on vacation, by all means do that. If you want to go camping, by all means do that. If you haven't done camping last year and this year you want to save some money, to do some, not too extravagant or luxurious travel, just go in your city nearby. It's okay. You know, put in your goal that you do not need to hustle all the time. Okay? You do not need to hustle. You gotta set goals by just living. That you're breathing, that you are in good health, you're eating right, your family is good, you hang out with your kids more because they're growing up so fast, you have teenagers at home. Just learn to live. It's okay. All right. Gabriel, hi Gabe, thank you for joining me. Yes, hello everyone. Setting up my goals and desire is always important. I always take the time to evaluate my plans and make a shift or adjustment when necessary. Yes, thank you, Gabe, for sharing that. Yes, it's so important, which is I want you to, to stay tuned because I'm gonna give you 5 points or 5 things that to ensure that you're achieving those goals. Okay, by all means, if you have goals, by all means write it down, and I'll share with you the 5 things that very simple. How can you achieve the goals? Okay. Oh, hi Erin, thank you for thanks for joining in. I'm glad you're here. Erin is my family, my cousin, my love of my life. I love her so much. This is it. This is what it means to live. If your goal this year that forget about everything else, just live, by all means do that. Okay? Live and breathe and build the life that you want. That's the main essence of setting up goals. Okay? So with that further ado, I will share with you. So grab a pen or paper. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, and I'll share some things too outside of the setting goals. Okay, so I assume you're already setting up your goals. All right. If you don't, that's fine. You still have time. Truthfully, though, when I was starting out, I setting up goals. If it's a January, if it's not January 31st. If it's not the end of the month yet, I'm still setting up my goals. Okay, so don't worry if you kind of like, I don't know what kind of goals I need to set this year. It's okay, you still have time. Like I said, goals, January is not an event. Okay, this is a daily things. It has to become your lifestyle. Okay, that's my goal to you. Is when you set up something, you want to achieve something, hopefully that becomes your lifestyle. Okay, don't make it just one event. It has to be living and breathing with you because, again, our goal truly is how to live a life, right? All right, so the first thing first, let me grab my note. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, so 5 things that you need to do in order for you to achieve your goals. Again, don't set up, if this is your first time writing up goals, or it takes you like courage again to get back again, to achieving those goals. If it's just one thing, by all means just do one thing. Okay, again, we have 36 days or 365 days or maybe lesser now in a year. You have time. Okay, so the first one that you need to do, if you have goals already set, either your career, okay, most of the time we set goals based on what we want it to be this year, right? In terms of career, if you are in working, if you are have a regular job, what is your goal for your career, right? Do you want to be promoted, or do you want to switch up jobs? Do you want a different industry that you want? Whatever that might be, think it through. I'm sure you have, but write it down, okay? Second part, if you have a business, what is your goal to this year, or at least this quarter? What is your goal to achieve your business? What is the things that you've done last year? Okay, we're gonna do some reflections, right? What you did good last year and what not so good, okay? And also, for the things that you have not done really well, look at the lessons there, okay? There are some things that we did last year that is lessons that something that we didn't thought of, or if we failed, it's okay. It's not really a failure. it is a lessons learned. Okay, it's not like we rewarding things, but that's how we look at things. If your goal this year is to look at, different perspective about your life, if it's a lot of negativity last year, it's okay, it's all right. Now how we can lessen that. We cannot get rid of those things. Sometimes we have to walk through it depending on what seasons of life you are right now. If you're struggling, if you are, like if you look at the mountain and the valley, right? Are you in the bottom? Okay. It's funny because when you're bottom, how sometimes you're looking at it, how low can this thing can go, right? When you're at the bottom, guess what? There will be times that you're gonna go up, and then when you're up, guess what? There are times they're gonna go down. So it depends where seasons of life you are. Okay, so figure out your goal this year. If it's a career, in a business, finances, personal growth, relationship with your family, spiritually. If you want to be growing your faith, do that as well. If you want to do more of a hobby, maybe you neglect a lot of things last year. You are, you focus more on your career because you're trying to build that up, to trying to earn money, but then you let go or neglect your hobby, the things that you wanted to do, either painting or riding bikes or whatever that might be. Okay, write those things down. Now, when you set your goals, the first thing first you need to do is number one. Okay, there's 5 things that you need to do in order for you to achieve the goals. Okay, number 1, set specific goals. Okay, I just gonna the generic example, right? If you want to lose weight, okay, this year I'm gonna lose weight. All right, that's very generic. You're gonna be specific. How much are you losing the weight this month? What about the next 3 months or 6 months? And then you add it up to the year, okay? Be specific of that goal. What is it? Be specific, okay? The number 2 that you need to do is make sure that it's measurable. That you can go back, okay, I can tally it up, if trying to lose weight, 3 pounds this month. Okay, good. That's measurable, right? That's easy enough, right? If you don't eat so much popcorn, that's probably 1 pound right there, right? Or you don't drink so much soda, maybe that's another pound right there, right? So set specific goals, make sure it's measurable, okay? Because if you don't do that, if you don't measure anything, then it's just writing it in the air. You don't really achieve anything, right? Okay, number 3 is set the date, the when. Okay, let me go back. Let me take you back again. The first one is set specific goal. If you want to lose weight, how many, what is that goal? Okay, maybe your goal is to lose weight. The second one is make sure that it's measurable. How much weight that you wanted to lose this month, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, or 1 year from now, okay? And then put a date on it. Okay, by, let's say, March, I would like to lose 10 pounds. That should be easy, right? Easy enough, right? So what I'm trying to picture here is make sure that, especially if you are the one who's always procrastinating, this is for you. And if it takes you courage to do something, to make that first step, this is for you, because it takes courage to do that. Because as human being, we tend to not doing things if it's not going well, okay? And sometimes it's not gonna go well as you want it to be, but keep pressing on, keep moving forward, okay? Make sure you have specific goal. Make sure if it is measurable, that you can go back and check it, okay? And you can adjust your goal too, okay? The 4th one is make sure you put a date on it, by date. The reason why we put a date on it is not because just to make a date, okay? It is because it pushes us to accomplish those. If we set a deadline, the procrastination that that we have within us, that pushes us to move forward. Okay, this is to avoid procrastination for you. Not for me, but for you, for yourself. Okay. Now, the fourth one is again writing it down. Either you have it in your wall, if you have a board, make sure you put your specific goals. Make sure if it's measurable, and then the date, and make sure you write it down. Okay. The fifth one is, okay, this is important. The fifth one, make sure it's yours. The goal is yours. It's not from your husband or spouse or your friends, or if you still live in your parents' basement. This is not them or not for them. Make sure it's yours. Why? Because you want to own it. Okay, you want to own these goals. And at the end of the day, it's you. Right? It's you. So what are again the category that you're trying to set it up? Okay. Again, you can use this, I call it how to set up a goals, or how to do this, either if it's a career, in a business, okay, financial, relationships with your family and friends or your coworkers, okay, your faith, spiritually, or your health, okay, either mental health as well, you can put that in your goal as well, or physical health, okay, and then hobby. Okay, gotta have a hobby. Again, the intent of having a goal is to live the life that you want. Okay, make it specific, and make sure that it's something that you want. Okay, now for the things that you've done last year, okay, a lot of people tend to not doing a lot of things from what they did last year. I suggest to you, if it's something that really working well for you, by all means, continue on that through these years. Okay. Now, it's something that you've learned, you reflect on it. I had lessons learned that time. Write it down, journaling it, and make sure that when you read it this year, the things that you learn, the things that you think it was a failure before, keep that in mind, okay? Because what happened is it will come back, okay? If some things come back this year that happened to you last year, then you will say, I think I've experienced this before. I think I've experienced this last year, and this is what I've done, and this is what I could have done, okay? So you're gonna continue that cycle, okay? You gotta continue the cycle. The things that you learned last year, carry on this year, okay? And it's a good reminder what we need to improve on this year. Now, if something that happened last year that's really good, by all means, continue that this year, okay? Again, setting up goals is not a one-time event. Should be becoming your lifestyle, okay? Becoming your lifestyle, because once you're doing it every day, every single day, every month of the year, it becomes who you are. Okay, whatever it is that you're trying to improve, it becomes who you are. That's the purpose of setting up the goals. Okay, I hope that helps you. I know it's really simple. It is. But guess what? It's hard to do. Okay, it's very simple. Set up the goals. Okay, make it measurable. Okay, put a date on it. Write it down and make sure that goal is yours. Those are the 5 things, right? It's very easy. But for some of us, it's hard to do, especially if you haven't done this for a very long time, or you've done this before, but you failed. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to get back in there, but guess what? Guess what? 2025 will be here before you know it. So might as well achieve something, at least one thing this year. At least one thing. Then you'll be proud of yourself, what you get accomplished, and make it a lifestyle. Make it becoming who you are. Okay? Then you'll be in a better shape, the next 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now even, right? It becomes who you are. Okay? And then when you get to that part, guess what? Sometimes you don't recognize yourself. When you get to the point and you accomplish something that's so fulfilling to you because you live the life that you want, you build the life you want, you're living it, you're breathing on it, right? It's like, oh my God. Then you'll find peace. You'll find peace for yourself. So I hope that helps. It's a quick teaching lessons today, but I thought I give it out to you for the 2024. So my wish to you is to accomplish at least one goal, at least one thing this year, and then do another one. Okay, when the time that you are getting used to it, okay, accomplishing goals one thing at a time, then start pushing a little bit yourself. Make it a little harder. Okay, make it a little harder. But until then, do the first step first. Okay, so I hope this helped you. I wish you the best. I know it's gonna be a great year. I know it because you will make it a great year. That's the key. You will make it a great year. And whatever happens this year, you will be, you just brush through it, if that happens. But anyway, thank you all and God bless you. Make it the best year that you ever have, you ever had. Thank you and talk to you soon. Bye bye.